What's up, guys? Welcome back to Cannon's Comics. I'm Cannon, and this is Crouton. Back again with another weekly comic book haul video. Sorry I missed last week's video. I've just been very busy here. But we'll start with our last week's pull list before we jump into this week's. So we got only 4 books on the pull list last week. And we'll start off with what I haven't read yet. There's only a book from last week I haven't read, which is the finale to the Ultimate X-Men series by Peach Momoko. Very excited to see how that ends. Just still haven't read that yet because, like I said, it's been a busy week and a good bit of books came out this week. So I got, as well from last week, we'll start with DC KO issue number 4, the finale to this little, or not, I guess we still have more, but wasn't expecting Lex Luthor to win the KO event and have to go up against Darkseid. We'll see how that goes in that one-shot issue. I think they're doing like a KO finale issue, but yeah, wasn't expecting that. But that was kind of a disappointing issue. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna go back to this. Kind of a disappointing issue. I'm not gonna lie. With the absolute versions of our characters fighting our mainline versions, I just thought we could have done a little bit more with that. Joker dying from Batman was pretty sick. Just the same way Joker killed Batman in the beginning of this little miniseries. Yeah, I'd like to see a little more from. I know they were being just like puppets versions of themselves, from being controlled by Darkseid himself, but I thought they could have done more with that there. Moving on, we got Absolute Wonder Woman. This is Absolute Wonder Woman Annual Issue 1. This was a good little kind of one-off for the Absolute Wonder Woman series, and beautiful art in this this issue as well. And then the issue, the book I was most excited about last week was Deniz Camp's Bleeding Hearts issue 1. I really enjoyed this first issue here, setting up this weird zombie universe that we find ourselves in, with these like sentient zombies that where our main character here has like the twist is they have like a beating heart and they're a zombie, so like what's going on there? Anyway, those are my books from last week: Bleeding Hearts, Absolute Wonder Woman, DC KO, and Ultimate X-Men issue 24. But we'll move on from there. Or before we move on from there, we'll talk about my pick of the week from the week before. I know we're getting our weeks mixed up here. It's been a video, but here we are. My pick of the week was Batman Nightfall issue 4 out of 4. This is just a fun wrap up to this little mini series, where we get these like alternate Robins, but this was my favorite because of course we got the alternate version of Damian Wayne, who's not even Batman at this point and has a son, and it was just a really good issue. But yeah, moving on to this week's books, we'll jump in. Oh my lord, I'm getting it all mixed up here. There we go. Getting into this week's books. There we go. We will jump in. Oh, there we go. With Superman. There we go. Ultimate Superman issue 10. I'm not sure. Is this the? I don't think this. I think this is a 12-issue miniseries. So I think we got 2 more after this. But there's issue 10. I'm really liking the Stan Slott Superman run here. But yeah, we got that. We got a lot of good books this week. We got Absolute Batman, issue 17. We're going to get a peek of Absolute Poison Ivy, which I haven't been spoiled yet, but I've seen some images and she looks absolutely terrifying. So very excited about that. We got Exquisite Corpses, issue 10. One of my favorite image books that's going on right now. Really excited to see how this goes. I think this is 12 issues as well. Really excited to see how that wraps up. And the last book on the pull list, those are all, the last book on the pull list we got was probably my most anticipated book this week, outside of maybe Absolute Batman, of course, because it's Absolute Batman. But Ultimate Spider-Man, issue 24, little series wrap up here. This has been a good series, probably the best Spider-Man ongoing right now, but that's not saying much. But it's still been a little slow. More good Peter stuff, good Peter and family stuff. Would have loved to have seen some more Spider-Man just throughout the entire run in general. But outside of the pull list, I did pick up a couple of other books. I picked up this DNA cover for Deadpool issue 1. Just wanted to check this out. I've been trying to dip my toe more into the main universe Marvel stuff because I don't prefer it, but they're doing a lot more number ones right now. So I read Iron Man issue 1 by Joshua Williamson. That was all right. I wasn't the biggest fan of it. And then I also picked this up. I think there wasn't too much. I know there was the new Cyclops number 1, some other stuff. These were the only 2 books that really piqued. That really piqued my interest, really. And the mainline DC or Marvel stuff. But these 3 books I picked up off my pull list this week were probably my most intriguing pickups. I've been getting into Deniz Camp with of course with Absolute Martian Manhunter and the Ultimates and Bleeding Hearts, of course. But I've been getting into him a lot, so I've been hearing really good things also about Assorted Crisis events. And I thought this was an easy one to pick up because it's an anthology series, I hear. So I picked up issue 1, the 4th printing that my comic book store had, to get started in there. And then I also got issues 6 and 7. It's just the only issues my comic book store had. But yeah, I figured I'd read those. Don't have to read them in order since they're an anthology series, and I have been loving Deniz Camp, everything he's been doing so far. So yeah, just wanted to check that out. Probably gonna add that to the pull list. But yeah, big haul this week, or I guess really just a big haul from the last 2 weeks put together. But yeah, let's see. Pick of the week, I'd say I'm excited to read the Assorted Crisis events, but that's not this week. Pick of the week's probably Ultimate Spider-Man issue 24. I'm just excited to see how the Ultimate Universe in general wraps up. But yeah, I'll try to post more regularly every Wednesday from here on out. Sorry for mixing last week. But yeah, sometimes I might also not post because I only get 1 or 2 books on my pull list, and I kind of want to stack them up for at least a bit longer of a video, so I'm not just sitting here talking about 1 or 2 books. But yeah, thank you all for joining me. My name's Cannon, and this is Cannon's Comics.